Good morning, everyone. It is May 15th, 2024. I hope you guys are all doing very well. I see that it looks like there's a comment in the chat that there were 71 waiting here in the chat. Reverse it and that's 17. That's so cute. Well, good morning. We're going to start off this morning with a quote from our president, Donald J. Trump. So I'm going to start with that just to get our morning going here and stay motivated. But this is one that I love from Donald. It's most people think small because they are afraid of success, afraid of decisions, afraid of winning. So always keep that in mind. Don't let the fear or worry, self-doubt, the self-story that you tell yourself, don't let that hold you back from your dreams. And no dream is too big. So make sure you're reminding yourself of that you can be your own worst enemy. You could be your self-sabotager. So pay attention to the words that you speak to yourself and get rid of any fear, self-doubt. We are all unique. We are all made completely. We all have different talents and different things that we're really good at versus others. So don't compare yourself to other people either. Just focus, believe in yourself, and trust in the universe. All will be good. All will be well. All is coming. So yeah, never give up and get rid of the fear for sure. But anyway, we're going to get started now. I love that quote. There's so many quotes from our president that are so inspirational. And I think that we need to be reminded every day too by inspirational people such as our president. So we're going to go to Instagram. I'm going to share something. So Trump's allies, his supportive team that have been going with him to court, I'm going to share that. He shared it on the Instagram page this morning. So we're going to start there.
We're here in court with President Trump standing with him, but we need you to stand with him too. Go to donaldjtrump.com, support President Trump in his efforts to win this election. These Democrats are nuts and they must be defeated.
Anything you can give would make a world of difference. We are here fighting the good fight. They cannot win. We need your help to make America great again.
This year, now or never for the country. Step up, save this country. We're counting on you.
We know the lawfare that's going on, and only you can make the difference. Stand with President Trump the way we stand with him today. Look at what they're doing to him, and just remember his words. They're not coming after him. They're coming after you, and he's just in the way.
Let's make America great again, and he's the man to do it.
He's the man. Go to donaldjtrump.com, everybody. Thank you.
Very cool. So I had to share that. I thought that was really cute, very supportive. And yeah, we'll go to donaldjtrump.com for sure. So always want to support. I saw on there that even if it's like $20, it's very supportive. So yeah, very cool. We will do so. And also, let's head over to Benny Johnson's Instagram. He had something funny. So this is funny of Sleepy Joe. And I have a question regarding Sleepy Joe that came in from one of our Soul Tribe family members out there. So we'll be doing that right after this. But this is funny. Here we go. And so dumb, right? So Sleepy Joe, so dumb. But we know it's not even him. We know it's a fake. We know it's an actor. And that being said, let's ask, is Arthur Roberts playing Sleepy Joe? So this is something that's going on, that's being said, that's being thrown around out there. I haven't yet pulled cards on this, but let's do it. Let's take a look. So Arthur Roberts, is he playing Sleepy Joe? So there's quite a few characters that are playing him, I believe, but let's see if he's one of them. Arthur Roberts. Here we go. We have the Four of Swords. Let's see where this goes. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So that would be a yes. So this is the answer. The yes is that Wheel of Fortune. The Four of Swords is a more of like it's disclosed, so it's under wraps, of course, because he's in disguise. And then we got the Knight of Pentacles, so he's a messenger to the people. His messages are to act like Sleepy Joe and to act dumb and to fall and trip and do all those kinds of things. And there is the debate coming up. So, Trump wants to debate him. So why isn't he, come on, let's go. Why isn't he doing it? So I'm hoping that it's soon because I cannot wait to watch it. That's going to be really fun. So yes, that was the answer for Arthur Roberts. He is playing Sleepy Joe along with a lot of others that are playing him as well. I'm going to take a look in the chat. This is a live Q&A for those of you that are new and you don't really know this channel very well. This is every morning. So Morning Mindset it's motivational, but it's also patriotic, and it's a live Q&A where it's interaction with everyone out there. So yeah, I'm going to take a look in the chat and see what's going on out there. I did see one before I started the show regarding King Charles, and I'm going to pull up that portrait. I just have to switch screens real quick and grab it so I could hold it up. Here it is. Actually, we do have a post from Donald J. Trump on Truth Social that he just posted. So we will read that as well. And I'm looking for that picture. I do have the picture of the King Charles portrait. We're going to pull cards on that right now. Here we go. And let me get back to the screen so I could share it. 1 second. I've got it. Here we go. All right. So here's the portrait, if you didn't know. I just learned of it this morning myself. So here's the portrait. It's pretty haunting. It has a haunting vibe. It's creepy. So we're going to pull some cards on that. I don't know where that question went from earlier. It's somewhere in the chat, but I did see it. So thank you, whoever put that out there. But let's pull cards on this King Charles. So let's take a look. We're going to kind of decode this. It is very evil looking. Yeah, Kim, for sure. Evil, creepy, it's just a weird vibe. Yeah, so let's take a look. I'm going to switch the cards. We'll use these and take a look what we get. So 2 of Cups in reverse. The Queen of Wands. And the Death card. Yeah, it is very creepy. Now, the 2 of Cups with the Queen of Wands. So it's in reverse because there's something behind it. There's something, I don't know if it's about the littles or if it's about blood, the red, all the red. But with that Queen of Wands being a part of it, it's very creepy. So let me pull some more. And then the Death card, transformation. Ace of Swords in reverse. So it's trying to show us a message, or, even their dark club that they have. There's messages for them in there. The butterfly too. I believe that is a butterfly by the shoulder. I could be wrong, but I think it is. There's something with that. That's communication. Yes, it means for us in a spiritual, when we look it up, the spiritual meaning is transformation, but that is not what they're trying to portray here in this portrait here. So 7 of Wands in reverse. Well, it's upright. And then we have the King of Swords. So I feel like, yes, the messages that are in this, I feel, and I hate to say it, but I feel like it's about being one of the leaders or one of the high ups with the littles. I don't know if this was more so of a reward for him. It's not truly just a portrait of him. This is some sort of, it's going to be used for some sort of ritual or something. There's something really crazy about this. 7 of Cups, the Empress, fertility, children, that does tie in there. And then the Emperor in reverse. Okay, so that's creepy. That's almost like they're honoring him. It's almost like he was their emperor for the littles and what they do and all of that, the parties, the red, I have to be careful because I am still on YouTube, but I am taking risks and chances lately with all this stuff. But it's more of a reward. They're rewarding him, which is really sick, but that's what it is. And I think it's because it's pretty much come to a close, and they can't do that anymore. So it's almost like their dark tribe, or whatever they want to call themselves, all of them, I feel in a way this is something to honor him, which is nasty and sick. But that's what I'm getting. Yeah. But there you go. That's it. We decoded that one, but it's sick and it's gross, and like looking at it, it's very creepy, and yeah, I don't like it. So I'm going to take it off the screen now. We're going to light some sage, for sure. And then the 3 C's. Don't they know he's already gone? Are the white hats showing us this, or is this the cult? I feel this is more, it's both, but it's also the cult. Like, this portrait was done to kind of honor him, which is really gross, because it's come to an end. I don't feel that they're not doing they can't. The white hats put a stop to it. They cannot operate and do that nasty stuff that they used to do. But the real King Charles is gone. We have disclosed that. We found that out. He is gone, the real one. But I do feel that this is part of the disclosure for us, because we're awake to it. But people that are not awake aren't going to know any. They're just going to think it's a portrait. They're going to believe what they hear. But it's much more than that, for sure. So let's light some sage, for sure. But no, he's gone. He totally is gone. The 3 C's, you are correct. Yeah. And so if you are new and you're stumbling across this channel and you're like, what are they talking about? This is insane. It's real though. This is nasty stuff. The celebrities, the high ups, even the Pope, all of it, it's all connected. It's all disgusting what they have done to the young. So yeah, let's light some sage, because that was pretty gross. It's just gross. It gives me the creeps looking at it. He's always given me the creeps, just himself. The whole family, the whole royal family, all of it. It's nasty. All right, so we're going to get into some other things, because we don't like that vibe. We don't like the dark. So we don't like to stay there. That's for sure. So we did the Sleepy Joe one. I'm also going to get into, here's a fun one. Let's do Roseanne Barr. Let's change it up a little bit. Someone who's fun and has a great vibe and a great personality, for sure. So this is something that we can pull on. I've never pulled cards on Roseanne Barr, so this will be fun. I'm sure she would like it too if she ever saw this. So here we go. Is she a part of the White Hat Ops, the whole operation? Let's take a look. Roseanne Barr. Here we go. Page of Wands. So from a younger age too, Page of Wands. So she's always been a patriot, and she's always been a part of the truth. So let's see this about the whole movement, the truth movement from back in the day. Because, a lot of us, like myself, I woke up to everything in, I think it was about 2020. Yeah. And my mom was saying stuff. Our grandfather was saying stuff even long before then. So he was really onto stuff. But hey, this is showing that Roseanne Barr she's been awake for years. Okay, a long time. She's been in the Hollywood industry too. So she probably, got her fill, and she saw a lot of stuff. So let's take a look. So she was young when she woke up. So here we go. We have the 6 of Pentacles, very generous, good soul, always wanting to help people, 6 of Pentacles. So that kind of, it shows her true character, so we can trust her. She's great. And then we've got the 7 of Cups, and then we've got the King of Cups. She's emotionally stable. So any haters out there that have attacked her are all wrong, for sure. And this is also showing us with that King of Cups energy. And now she's got the Chariot. She definitely is tied into the White Hats. Definitely. She's part of getting the truth out there and disclosures and all of that. I believe she's going to really, really make some type of statement that's coming forward. But it's going to make waves, her statement, whatever it may be. I don't know why it's coming to me, but something... It sparked with the 7 of Cups. There's something that's about to happen. She's about to make a huge statement that's going to make a big, big, tremendous wave. So let's take a look. We have the 5 of Cups. We have the 8 of Wands. Yeah, it's some sort of communication in the Knight of Cups, who delivers great messages, who delivers to the people. So she is for the people. She is all loving towards Trump and all of that as well. So that's all real. What we see is all real. She's very raw, very real. So yeah, it looks like she's going to come through with some sort of information. But I feel like it's more of a statement, and it's going to go either viral. It might be social media going viral, or it might be even like a speech. Like she's somewhere where she speaks. I'm kind of picturing her on some type of like by a podium and speaking. So something, yep, she's going to make some waves for sure. Awesome. Well, that was fun. She's a great lady. I like her a lot. So sweet. So here we go. Let's take a look. I'm going to look in the chat now and pull some of your questions out there. Let's take a look. And tomorrow, just so you guys know, so you can hold questions for tomorrow regarding like your states or if you're in a different country. But I do want to remind you guys to hit the like button if you don't mind. It helps circulate the videos. But also tomorrow, I'm going to hold up the thumbnail. So morning mindset tomorrow is, and I'm pretty brave. I know I put it in the description, but we're going to ask all about the IRS, and I'm going to say it because other channels are saying it. And Trump news, homelands. So homelands, that's about your country, your state, wherever you are in the world. And you want more information, you want a decode, you want cards pulled on where you're from or what's going on in your area. That's what Homelands is all about. So, and also we're going to go through the food industry disclosures. So we're really going to deep dive stuff, and especially the 3-letter agency for sure. We're going to get into it. And then in the evening, I have to back it up a little bit. So in the evening tomorrow, all right, so I did schedule it for 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be a primetime show. So tomorrow night, we're going to go through the AI stuff, all the history. It's been around for decades. It really has been, but now it's becoming in our daily lives. You know, Instagram's got advertisements of these apps that you can make yourself basically fake. You know, like you could, like and I would never, but I'm just saying, they have advertisements out there to where you could have a podcast such like this, you know, but it wouldn't really be you. Like it wouldn't really be me. I could have a fake Arcana Shores right here. Like how wild is that? But AI is becoming a part of daily life. Businesses are using it. They're using it to grow their businesses, which in some aspects, okay, for advertising, okay, maybe that's okay, but not when you interfere with real people and taking away real people. We see it a lot in the, now the food industry too. Like the food is becoming AI. So that's what we're going to go through as well in the morning show. But we're really going to decode a lot of stuff, even going back to the 80s and the 70s too. But yeah, it's crazy. So that's tomorrow night. And then tomorrow morning is the one about the food industry and the IRS. So that'll be good. But yeah, let me look in the chat. I got distracted. So let me pull some of your questions in here. Thank you. Ascend from Within is in the chat. We've got Arnie Layton in the chat. I will be also pulling an oracle card, from one of his decks, Nature's Elements Oracle Healing. So we'll be pulling that before we end the show as well for more motivation. All right, so I'm here. But anyways, let's pull from the chat. I see one right here from Trisha C1. Thank you and welcome for being here. So I don't know why it kicked me off. That was very strange. But I'm back. Hopefully it didn't interfere with you guys on the other end. But here we go. When will the RV happen? Here we go. The RV. So this is a popular question, always getting asked this every week, but let's just take a look. When will the RV happen? You guys know that time and tarot do not mix. I'm just saying it for the new people that stumble across this channel. So I don't give dates, but I will give you a zodiac time frame of what I see. So here we go. So we have the Page of Swords and the Hierophant that came out with them. All right, so let's take a look. So the Page of Swords, it's an air sign, so that would be an air zodiac. Then we have the Hierophant. The Taurus energy is linked to that one. So let's see what else we have. 5 of Wands. King of Wands, lots of fire now. 9 of Wands. 7 of Cups. So from a zodiac standpoint, when you're looking at a zodiac time frame, we have more fire than anything. So it's probably one of the fire signs. It very well could be July. We have Leo starting at the end of July into August, and then we also have Sagittarius towards the end of the year. So we'll just have to wait and see and let it play out. There is that 9 of Wands energy there. We've got the 5 of Wands energy. There's conflict with it. There's conflict and delay, and I'm being straight up with you. And you guys can see it with the cards. So there is delay and there is conflict. But do I feel that it's this year? I really hope it is. But internally, my senses, I'm feeling like it might go into next year. You know, it might not happen this year. And we have to have an open mind about that. We can't just wait around for something and have hopium. You just can't put your life on hold or projects on hold or goals that you have because you're waiting around for the RV. You just can't. You can't do that. So keep living your lives the way that you need to, you know, accomplish things, set goals, make things happen on your own, you know. You can't just wait around because it looks like, yeah, there's still a delay. It really does. And I will never spread hopium. I'm not one of those, so I'm not doing that. But I'm just being straight up with you. Don't put your life on hold and wait around for the RV, you know, for real. We can't do that. So that's the honest answer that I have for that question. I know it comes up all the time, but that's what's coming through. This is something interesting. It's different. And I am going to play something about Lyme's disease in just a few minutes here. But talking about fleas. Okay, so let's talk about fleas. So will fleas disappear in the 5th dimension? Here we go. I sure hope so, but let's take a look. Three of Swords. So let me pull up the cards here. We have the 3 of Swords. We have the Lover's card, which is a really great, beautiful energy, Gemini energy. Page of Wands, so new territory, new land. I do believe so. This would be a yes over here. And then the Lover's card, collaborations, things, people are coming together and taking action. Now, a lot of these parasites, fleas, ticks, all of it, right? There's tons of them that are genetically engineered. Most of them are to multiply and cause more destruction and harm because it's money. That's why they do it. Just like the chemtrails too. I had a question in the chat yesterday, but I didn't pull it up. But why didn't the white hats stop the chemtrails? I believe that they're making efforts to, but a lot of it is because there's so much money behind it. Everything goes back to that. Same with these creatures. But yes, in the 5th dimension, when we are in the new world and everybody is on a higher frequency. So those, remember though, that dimensions, 5th dimension is a consciousness. It's not like the whole world just is a whole new place and we're all here together. It's a consciousness. All right. So you make it to the 5th dimension consciously and know there won't be anything harmful around you. There won't be. So that this is a yes, that they will be gone. So that's very good. But yeah, I want to play something. So there's a few things. So I want to give some attention for Tucker Carlson because he is doing an amazing job. And if you guys don't follow him, you need to. You really should. because he's dropping a lot of stuff. Just like, but we'll start here with the Lyme's disease. I'll play this little clip, but go over to his YouTube channel. Check it out if you haven't already. Here we go.
Lyme disease are going up. The CDC estimates there are 500,000 cases a year. That's on average 1,300 people a day.
Where do we think this came from?
Lyme disease wasn't a problem till the peak of the biological weapons program in the US, the mid-70s. These three freaky diseases showed up: Lyme arthritis, Rocky Mountain spotted fever, and then there was a parasite called Babesia.
So you have a cluster of these previously rare diseases right across from the U.S. government's biological weapons testing facility. Is that what you're saying?
This is the perfect stealth weapon. It's poor man's nuke.
It's hard to digest all of this. It's just so evil.
We can't control nature. And if we're going to play God and make these new germs inside ticks, there could be blowback, unintended consequences. And that's what I believe could happen.
Yeah, evil.
The cases of Lyme disease.
I can't look at bugs anymore. But yeah, definitely. Exactly, Dragonfly 17. Yeah, I'm not going to risk and say it out loud, but you guys can read the screen. But it certainly is. It's another it was made. It was totally made. All of these diseases are all made, all of them. And then I have to be careful, but don't go to the doctor. And I'm not giving medical advice. I'm just saying the doctors, yeah, there's good ones, but they are brainwashed, unfortunately. And we know this. But they've been brainwashed to push certain things and to push treatments and stuff. So it's just ridiculous, but it's all an evil plan. It's just messed up. And I do have, yes, exactly, Jane Fields. So even the veterinarians. So it's no different than the people doctors. The animals are no different. All of that is staged as well. It's all about the money, all of it. That's why. Disease. It's sick. It's evil, just like Tucker said. I'm also going to share screen with another topic that he went over. Oh. Hold on a second. We don't want to see the bugs again. That's just gross. Hold on a second. I have to go back.
On average, 1,300 people a day.
Yeah, we don't like that. So Julian Assange, we're going to get into this one. It's short, and then there's an Amazon clip too. That's interesting.
Julian Assange and Ed Snowden.
I know them both.
There was attempted murders on both of them.
Yes.
Both are alive. Julian is kind of rotting in a cell right now, I believe. And
yes.
And Ed is in his own exile in Russia.
Yes.
How do you feel about those two?
Their bravery, their physical courage, those guys, their willingness to suffer for what they believe, and the principles for which they're suffering. You know, the dignity of the individual. We're all created by God. You cannot treat me like a slave. You cannot tell me what to think. You cannot tell me what to say. You cannot lie to my face. Period. Because I have self-respect.
And that there is a field of value. This is right. This is wrong.
That's exactly right.
What was going on was wrong.
Well, and Snowden especially. I mean, Snowden, you know, Assange is Australian. He's lived around the world. He was a journalist. I don't think he had any expectation that he would wind up spending his adult life in prison. I don't think that even crossed his mind. Maybe it did. I haven't asked him. Ed Snowden knew exactly what he was getting into. Yep. And he was middle-class American, high IQ guy, lots of job opportunities here. He could have lived a very comfortable life with his wife and kids. And he intentionally put all of that at risk in order to tell Americans what their government was actually doing. And what's crazy to me is not that the U.S. government is trying to murder him, which of course they are, but that news organizations don't defend him. That's when you realize, quote, news business is totally fraudulent.
Yep. Yeah. So there you go. You guys, if you haven't already, watch Tucker Carlson on YouTube, on X. It's all out there. The disclosures, they're all available. Hold on one second.
Assange and
so we're going to also show, so Amazon, we know it's a dark company, but this is for the normies out there. They need, you know, this is going to circulate. I know that they're oblivious and some of them don't even watch anything, but it is going to cross. It is going to cross their path and they are going to hear it. They're not going to be able to ignore all this information. There's no way, because not only myself, but so many channels out there with a huge, bigger followings, they're going to share it too. It's going to get out there. There's no ignoring the truth. So here's another one.
Buying products on Amazon.com is a little bit like masturbation. Not everybody admits to it, but honestly, you suspect it's pretty common, just so easy. Well, a new documentary takes a closer look at what Amazon does at its business practices. So take a look at this clip from the movie. It shows a German businessman who makes and sells children's beds and does nearly all of his business on Amazon.com. If Amazon finds out that he's selling his products cheaper on another site like eBay, they will punish him by making his products very hard to find on Amazon. They do this by taking away what is called his buy box.
His most important online shop window at Amazon, the so-called buy box, the framed box around the shopping cart field.
So this whole box here that's just called the buy box, with buy box I can sell. Without buy box, 95 to 99% of the sales are gone.
Who gets the buy box is decided by Amazon alone.
In other words, Amazon decides what you charge for your products, and if you don't obey, they will shut you down, but in the most passive-aggressive corporate way. They just remove your buy box.
Yeah, and not only are they not good to their sellers, their business partners basically, they're dark. Amazon very dark. So hopefully that gets taken over, because I know it's very convenient for all of us. That's the way that shopping has kind of gone, is all Amazon pretty much, right? So hopefully that gets taken over by the white hats and the good guys. So we'll just have to take a look into that later. But I think that it will be transformed. But I love that the disclosures are getting out there, So this is true, Diana Alexander. The white hats, if they were not in control, we wouldn't be seeing these major disclosures. That's so true. So yeah, they do have some pull for sure. So I believe it's transforming. It's in process right now. So I'm going to pull some more questions from the chat. I see one from Ravens_Wings33. Will the EBS disclosure happen in the next month and a half? I feel it will help wake the rest of them up. Yeah. So let's take a look. I'm going to use these cards. Let's take a look. Will the EBS happen in the next month and a half? Specific. Okay. Let's take a look. Three of Cups. So let's see where this goes. It's a good sign. The Four of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. So that would be a yes. So that time frame that you put in your question, which I like how you did that, I have to say, because it gives us a yes or a no. So it is giving us a yes. We do have the Nine of Pentacles. Now, as you can see, because I know there's a lot of fear being spread out there about this situation, right? So as you can see, though, these are very positive cards. And we do have the Four of Pentacles in the center there, which is safety and protect. Protect your assets. Protect what's yours. But it's safe. This is showing us, okay? The Three of Cups is celebration. The Nine of Pentacles is like an abundance and happiness, sovereignty. So yeah, this is looking good. So it is a yes, but it's not scary. And it's not, oh my gosh, let's rush out and get everything stocked up because, oh my gosh, there's a blackout. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is, yes, there will be an EBS, but it's not going to be the way that it's been spread out there, especially with fear. So anything about fear that's going to scare the public, that's not how it's going to go. The white hats aren't going to do that to the people of America. Sorry, they're just not. But that's a yes, and it looks like a celebration of sovereignty. So I love that. Yeah, great question there, Ravens. And I like how you put it in the description and it's very specific. So thank you. Let's see what else is out there. I have a lot of sweet comments. So thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Temu is a Dragonfly 17. So Temu, I believe, is that app. It's like an AI app. I believe that's what you're speaking of. My feeling on it, I don't like it. I don't think that should be a thing. But I do know that it's something that's been around forever. And now we're just hearing about it. That's a lot of the AI stuff has been around for a long time. And we're just now seeing it and hearing about it. But let's see what else is out there in the chat. That was a really good one about the EBS. So I'm looking for some more. I'm going to hit new comments and see what just came in. Oh, here's another one. Whoops, sorry about that. Here's one from Connie. So was Benjamin Netanyahu, I think that's how you say it, Netanyahu, arrested and processed? So let's take a look. Benjamin Netanyahu, arrested and processed? Yes or no? Here we go. Two of Swords. Let's see where this leads. We have the Ten of Cups. Page of Cups. So that's a big yes. That's a huge yes. So with the Two of Swords, the fear was put in him for sure. Okay, so it wasn't an easy, they didn't just take him out and he's, that's the easy way out. So they did it the way that I feel that the white hats deal with people, if you know what I mean. So yes, the fear was put in him, and it's a big, huge 10 of Cups and a Page of Cups. So that's a definite yes. There you go, Connie. Yep. Great question. Thank you so much. And I believe I have a few more from emails that I should hold up before I forget. Actually, no, we already hit them. We already did that one about Sleepy Joe, so we already hit that one. So I'm going to take a look in the chat and take a few more of your questions. And then I'm also going to read a post from our President Donald J. Trump. So I'll read that right after I take a couple more questions. Let's see. I'm looking. There's not too many out there unless I missed them, but I'm going to scroll up a little bit and pull some of your questions in. Here's one from Simply Jess. I'm curious if the data we are continuously getting about X flares is real. 12 now from the same sunspot. So let's just ask if X flares is real and the information. Is the information from X flares real? Yes or no? Here we go. We have the Death card. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Fool card. All right, so it is showing me that there was an ending to it, and then there's a new beginning for it. So I do believe that it wasn't real, but now it's like they went through a transformation, and it is. So the data, I believe, currently is correct. That's what the cards are showing. So it went through death and transformation, and then there's a new beginning here. So it was like revised. So it's showing a yes that the information is correct as it stands right now. Let's see what else is out there. Simply just watch an AI chat video. Folks are all excited to use their phone in their home so AI can see everything. I know. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on. The younger generation is stoked. They are stoked about all this AI stuff. It's getting ridiculous, honestly. Let's see about this one. Did they use the Hadid family to warn us about the ticks? This is coming from Intuitively Moniqueness. Thank you for your question. So let's take a look into that. Did they use the Hadid? I think it's pronounced that way. Hadid family to warn us about ticks. Here we go. We have the Fool card coming out. 5 of Pentacles, which is a card of illness or, not doing so well. 7 of Wands. So I do believe partially they did use them, yes, but there's others that are going to come out with more stories here. King of Swords. So it is a yes, and there's more to come. We've got the Empress. So the Empress is the pregnancy card. It's about fertility. Whoops. it's also about, it's fertility, reproduction. So there's something about that in there too. But very similar to the, the JAB that everyone, was mandatory to get it. That also affects fertility. And it looks to me that ticks as well. So there you go. The Lyme's disease, very possible that they genetically engineered that to disrupt the reproductive as well. Interesting. Let's take a look. I'm going to take something else in the chat. Ricky Green, let's see what you're saying over here. I'm so glad I grew up without this modern technology because it's a trap to trap humans to depend upon technology for survival, and that's dangerous for humans. That's very true, and that's why I feel our president, Donald Trump, he's not going to really allow this to get out of control. I don't feel he wouldn't be for it either. But thank you, Ricky Green. Awesome. Let's see. Paul Parker. Sorry about that. I think I called you Paul Walker one day too. I remember. But thank you for your question. Is meningitis still around with the mosquitoes? Let's see. Ooh. Meningitis still around with the mosquitoes. Here we go. We have the Tower card. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So no, I think it's been taken down. There's the Tower card. So there's a big shift, a big change to goodness with that Ace of Pentacles. There's the Four of Swords to healing. So thank goodness. And then here's the Hanged Man. That's also, it's a form of delay or enlightenment. In this case, I do feel it's about enlightenment. But you know what? If you watch that whole episode, the whole show with Tucker Carlson, mosquitoes, they do mention it briefly, but it's very similar to like with the ticks too. So what I found in that video as well is that it's temporary. Some of the things are temporary diseases that they genetically engineer, let them go fly around to spread like this, to spread whatever they want to spread for a certain amount of time, while they're working on the next batch. So it's in batches. So you have to also take note that the cards are reading as it stands right now. So is meningitis still around with the mosquitoes? Not at this time. But I feel the good guys are in control, and there's no more of that genetic engineering of the bugs. So I don't think there's going to be another wave of it, but just be aware of that. That's what they were doing. It would last for so long, and then they'd make another batch. So that's why there would be seasons of illness for certain things. It would be so common for so many months, and then it would stop, and it would be something else, because that's what they do. They release batches. So it's really terrible. It's evil. But that's what the cards are showing. So let's read the latest post from our president on Truth Social. Let's take a look. I have it over here. Here it is. So I like this one, and I'm so excited. I want a debate like ASAP. So here's from Donald J. Trump on Truth Social. Crooked Joe Biden is the worst debater I have ever faced. He can't put two sentences together. Crooked is also the worst president in the history of the United States by far. It's time for a debate so that he can explain to the American people his highly destructive open border policy, new and ridiculous EV mandates, the allowance of crushing inflation, high taxes, and his really weak foreign policy, which is allowing the world to catch on fire. I am ready and willing to debate Crooked Joe at the two proposed times in June and September. I hope it's June. I would strongly recommend more than two debates, and for excitement purposes, a very large venue. Although Biden is supposedly afraid of crowds, that's only because he doesn't get them. That's awesome. Just tell me when, I'll be there. Let's get ready to rumble. And that's from our president, Donald J. Trump. That was a good one. So I read that this morning while I had my coffee, and it just made my day. It was great. So let's hope for June. I'm going to manifest that June happens with the debates. Yep, get the popcorn ready, Diane, for sure. That'll be a good one. I might even just do it on here and watch it with whoever wants to be here. That'd be fun. A watch party. So yeah, awesome. I'm so excited. Hopefully it's June because I don't want them to drag it out too much. The 3 C's, they're not going to actually have a debate, by the way. Trump and Biden, are they? So it's not really phrased correctly for tarot. So let me just rephrase it for you. So let's see. Will there be a debate? Trump versus Crooked Joe for June. Here we go. I'm going to ask about early June. Is it going to be early June? We're going to see a debate with our president, Donald J. Trump, versus Crooked Joe. Here we go. The Knight of Cups. So that's coming towards us. It's coming soon. It is a yes. We have the 4 of Swords. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. That's a big yes. It is happening. Yes. It's going to be great. It's going to be really good. So I can't wait. Awesome. Thank you, the 3 C's. Awesome. All right. So now we're going to have a little fun. We're running at 46 minutes, so I want to wrap this up at the 60-minute mark. So what I want to do now is read for you guys. We're going to have a live reading. If you are interested in having a live reading right here, right now, throw in an angel number in the chat. It is 3 digits that I'm thinking of, and it's not that hard. So there you go. And whoever gets it first, I will put you up on screen, and I will give you a personal reading right here, right now, whatever spirit wants to tell you. So we'll see what comes through. Wow, you guys are fast. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh man, you got it. So I'm going to hold you up in just a second. Wow, you guys are good. I just have to make sure no one else got it before you. But I don't see it before you, so that's good. Yesterday, I did it twice. So here we go. So Gay Horman, you got it right. It's 452, and I'm surprised that you got it, but it is a very good number. It is an angel number. It's a common angel number. It's not one of the daily angel numbers that kind of pop up, but 452 it's a very enlightening number. So it's about enlightenment, but thank you so much. We will be playing this every day because I just think it's fun. And for those of you that are interested in a personal reading, I will put up this little banner. So arcanashores.net, my 60-minute Zoom readings are a special price of $144 angel number. And also the $50 express readings are also always going to be, I'm just going to keep them at that rate because especially with the times we're in right now. So it's 4 questions you send in, and then I make you a customized video. So it's very fun. So that's up there on my website, arcanashores.net. And also my cards will be released in Gemini season, so coming very soon. Very excited. There will be a launch party for that. So let's get into it. So for Gay Horman, I am going to light some sage to clear the air here. And I'm going to pull some cards, and let's see what Spirit wants you to know today for May 15th of 2024. Let's take a look. But yeah, we'll play this every day, guys. So thank you all for playing. Here we go. Gay Horman, what does Spirit want you to know today? Ace of Wands. That's a beautiful card. It's good. We have the Justice card. We also have the Empress. So whatever it may be that you're going through right now, you're going to find some balance. I don't know if you feel a little bit unbalanced or unsure of yourself. I'm kind of picking that up, that you're a little bit unsure of your direction. But with the Ace of Wands, Spirit's trying to let you know that you have all the answers inside you. That's about our intuition. It's about our passions, our drive, and seeing the big picture and going for it. So kind of like that first quote at the very beginning of the show from our president. Don't give up. Don't let fear set in or doubt or worry get in the way and interfere, towards your dreams. So the Ace of Wands, follow your passions. Justice is going to bring you balance, okay? There may even be something going on in your life about someone. I kind of sense that there's someone in your life that the truth has kind of come to you, and you've known it for quite some time, that you might need to let them go because they're not adding value to your life, but what they're doing is kind of depleting your energy, and that energy that's being depleted is interfering with where you're headed. I don't know if this is a love relationship or a platonic friendship, whatever it may be, but it's someone that is kind of close to you, and I think they've been in your life for many years. So it might be difficult to just, you can't just, well, sometimes you have to just cut them off, but I don't think that you have to completely, but I think at arm's distance, keep them, from afar, but try not to let anything interfere with where you're going with your mission. This Empress card is showing us that you're going to have a rebirth, or maybe you're going through the rebirth right now. A lot of it's about your enlightenment, your realization of what you need to do. It's strategy, mental strategy to figure out, how am I going to get to my finish line, to the goal? And that might have to be about elimination, okay, of people interfering. And even habits. I kind of sense a little bit of that. And that's okay. So any kind of habits that are interfering with your routine. But you're going through a rebirth. So the Empress is all about basically the seeds that you have planted. So the goals that you have already preset in your mind that you've imagined, they're going to come to life. This is about fertility. Fertility is about birthing. So definitely you will be birthing your projects, whatever it may be. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you love to write. If you're writing something or you're creative, there's something there that you're working on that you want to finish. So finish it. You're going through a rebirth. So this is beautiful. Let's see what else is coming through. Yep. Transformation. So don't get scared when you guys see the Death card. So if you're new here and you don't know tarot very well, the Death card is not scary. It's transformation. It's just a Scorpio energy. So it's about death and rebirth. Just like the Empress is all about rebirth. So yeah, you're definitely going through it, Gay Horman, for sure. The Chariot. So keep pushing forward. I feel like you're getting towards the end of it, though. So whatever the worst of the worst has already been done. You're not going to have to go through anymore. I feel like you went through a period of time of kind of suffering, maybe mental suffering, but that's going to be over. Then you have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a beautiful card. So you may even hear some really good news coming in. If this is health related, which I kind of feel it could possibly be health related, and you might be worried about something right now, but Spirit wants you to know that there is good news. Stay on the positive side and keep pushing forward. And focus more on your passions and what you want to do, things that you want to do, more so than if there's a health scare going on. Don't let it scare you. Don't feed into that because it'll manifest the wrong manifestation, okay? So I think you know all this because I've seen you in the chat before. So you probably listen to my shows. But definitely don't buy into the fear. Don't feed it, whatever it may be that's troubling you. So yeah, you're on your way. You're going through a transformation right now, for sure. But yeah, there you go. I hope that resonated, and I hope that it helped you for today. But yeah, guys, we will play this little game every day. I think it's a lot of fun, for sure. So what I'm going to do now is pull for the collective for all of us, okay? So for the collective, and also I will be pulling from this Nature's Elementals Oracle Healing. So we're going to pull from this as well. I'm going to open them up. Thank you so much, Arnie Layton. So he sent me all of his beautiful card designs. Look how beautiful they are. So Arnie, if you're still here, go ahead and put your link in the chat for your website or wherever you want so that they can find your cards because they're beautiful. All right, so we're definitely going to pull and see what the message is for all of us. But here we go. Let's take a look. What is the message for the collective today for May 15th, 2024? Ace of Cups. Beautiful. All right. Success. Also, fulfillment. Fulfillment. This could be emotional fulfillment. This could be about your careers. Anything. Take it how it resonates, but you have fulfillment coming. You have the Eight of Swords. You have the Ace of Swords. All right. This seems to be a theme right now. I know that we have some transits happening today in astrology. I know that Leo is interfering because Leo likes to have fun. So it's all in the moon cycle right now. Leo and Taurus, there's a little bit of conflict there. Leo likes to have fun. Taurus likes to slow down and hold on. Let's be cautious. But that's not what we need to do. The Ace of Cups, Eight of Swords. So again, don't self-sabotage. That's what I see here. Between an Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords, you have success, victory, fulfillment. Okay, so don't let the Taurus energies interfere with your mental state of mind. The Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords, in my opinion, in most decks, you can tell, the girl can get away, totally get away, but she chooses to stay there with the ropes around her and just stay there with the Eight of Swords. But you can totally break free. So you need to break free, and I think that that's coming through for some reason because we need to break free from the constant thoughts that you keep telling yourself that are holding you back. That's exactly what this is. The Eight of Swords, it's you. It's you causing you're getting in your own way. So the Eight of Swords, set yourself free, break free. Because you are going to reach victory and success if you do so. If you do not, then you're just going to go in circles and it's going to become a toxic relationship and a toxic thinking pattern. And it's going to keep you in the same spot. And you will be stagnant and you will be stuck because you put yourself there. So I love that, Ronnie. I just looked down and I see Ronnie puts break free from stinking thinking. Yes, if you're thinking and it stinks, get rid of it. Okay. So let's take a look. What else would like to come through? So the King of Pentacles, I know he's a little bit blurry, but the King of Pentacles, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a lot of grounding. This is stability. This is also things that you've manifested are coming to fruition. This is also financial. King and Queen of Pentacles, okay? So they've made a beautiful life for themselves, but they manifested that. You've got to believe in it. You've got to feel it. If you can imagine it and really truly feel it and believe it every day, it's going to come true. You can do that. We have done that. Most of us here, we've experienced, and how many of you out there, I'm sure all of you, and share your experiences under, the comments of this video later to help each other. Share your stories. How did you manifest what you have now? What did you do? Did you keep picturing it? You kept staying motivated about it and excited about life. Excitement about life equals great manifestations to come to life. If you wake up and you're excited about your goals and what you're working on, or what you're heading towards, or whatever it may be, you're just excited and you keep imagining it. Stay in that energy. That is the love frequency. That is the highest frequency that you can be in, and it's the best. And you will be delivered your beautiful manifestations because of you, not anyone else, just because of you, your imagination. So that is the message for today, for May 15th, 2024. Now let's pull one of these beautiful cards, Nature's Elementals Oracle Healing by Arnie Layton. They're so pretty. I got to show you again. So look at the beautiful fairy. She's so pretty. All right, so let's take a look. What is the message from these beautiful oracle cards? What does Spirit want to share with us today? May 15th, 2024. Ooh, I like this one. This is cute. So, glimmer. Listen to the wise counsel of your higher self. Do not listen to the whisperers. I love that. And how fitting for what we talked about. So let me put it right there. Number 53 is this card too. So glimmer, it's called. Listen to the wise counsel of your higher self. What did we just talk about? Listening to yourself, unblocking yourself, freeing yourself, state of mind, self-entrapment of the mind. Free yourself, This is exactly what this card is trying to say. And your counsel, your angels, your guides. If you need help, if you're struggling, ask for assistance. They're all around us all the time, especially if you call them in. Then they show up. They're here. During personal readings, they're like right here. Your counsel and my counsel. And I hear a bunch of stuff. So it's beautiful. And don't ever be afraid to do it. All you have to do is speak it. You could even just say it in your mind and they come. So there you go. Beautiful message for today. But hey guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up because I do have personal readings. But before I leave, I just want to share a reminder of arcanashores.net is my website. And also a huge reminder, okay, Shop Nutritions, hit that right there on my website. My links, if you want to help support the channel and invest in yourself to be healthier, click on Shop on my website. All my links are there. It's all attached. It's my favorite supplements. It's what I take every day. It's just beautiful, all of the things. And I have this I wanted to hold up. So if you're wondering what's a good detox, what are the things that help with detox, especially if you have family or even yourself. We have a lot of new watchers here. If you've had the mandatory thing, or you have loved ones that have maybe exchanged bodily fluids with that, any of that, however it applies. The pine needle extract, the tincture, the humic and fulvic, agarikon mushrooms, all of it can cleanse the DNA and help. So this is something that needs to be spread far and wide as well. I'm not just trying to sell something here. I am trying to help humanity, and so is Ascent Nutrition every day. So the more we get this information out there, natural healing, beautiful things from nature that can heal us, the better. We need to get this message out there far and wide. It's all true, and you can research it yourself, but it's all true. But anyways, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, and I'll see you tomorrow night too. You guys have a great one. Bye.